Today I'm going to be doing this really pretty, dramatic, bright, pink smoky eye using the Colourpop Ooh La La palette they launched on October 3rd for Mean Girls. I actually did get this when it first launched, but I had planned out what videos I wanted to film, so this kind of got pushed back to the back burner, but it's never too late to put a video because you guys all know that I love my Colourpop collections, I love my Colourpop videos, and I love filming them, and I know you guys love them as well, so I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and let's get started. Alright, so we're first going to prime our eyelids using the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Get like a good amount of this and just apply it all over my lids. Like I want like a thicker amount where it kind of blanks out my lids. You guys, I got like a new lens. I don't know if you've noticed, like I kind of have to like manually focus the lens when I'm recording. So my older lens, I know some of you guys are complaining that it, like when I was blending it kind of went out of focus, and then like it would be out of focus, and then until I like stop moving for a couple seconds, and then it'll focus on me again. So I got a new lens and I am like manually focusing it throughout the video, so hopefully you guys like that better. Also my lighting, I know my lighting kind of fluctuates even when I'm using like my ring lights and everything. I have a ring light right in front of me, and then I have two umbrella lights, and then I have a mini ring light here that I've added into a video. This is like my second video that I've started using it on, so I hope you guys like the lighting. I know sometimes it gets like too dark, so I want just like my video quality to be good. So please let me know what you guys think of it. I'm going to take my Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder, wash my brushes soon. Taking my Lexi 233, I'm going to set my paint pot. After setting, we're going to go ahead and move on to the eyes. Today I'm going to be using the Colourpop Ooh La La palette that they launched on October 3rd for Mean Girls. I've actually got this the day it launched, and I've had this already, but I wanted to film a video on my Desi and Katie collection first, and then as well as my Urban Decay video that I just posted today. If you haven't watched it already, please go and watch it. So today I'm going to be using the Colourpop Ooh La La eyeshadow palette. It was $12, I believe. It's the same size as their Mar and Soul palette. So pretty, and this is really pretty because I don't wear usually like bright pinks out. Like berry colors and mauves, but nothing like this. It's really pretty. I do know that Softcore, Poodle, and Trouvé personally are relaunches because I do have these in palettes. I know Trouvé is in their like birthday palette, the Fame and Fortune collection, and then Softcore and Poodle I think came out during Valentine's Day. So I really wanted to do like maybe a half cut crease with this palette. I just love the pinks. I just don't know, I just love it, and I wanted to do a video on it. It's so pretty, like this pink. I love this packaging that Colourpop comes out with. It's amazing. And then I love that the names are also on the palette in the back as well with their name, but I like that it's on the palette itself, you know? So I'm going to rip off the plastic that's on here, and let's get started. I'm going to be taking my Morphe R37, and I'm going to be taking Softcore, which is right here, and I'm going to start using that as my transition color. I'm first going to start this off in the outer corner and nicely blend it in. And don't mind this pimple right here. It's all red because I tried to pop it again. It was an under the skin pimple, and then the next morning it was pimple with the little white stuff, and then I popped it after work, and then I did a mask and all that, and then tried to pop it again today, but I think it's like all gone, the white stuff, but it's just there. I feel like also I haven't done a Colourpop video in a long time. I know you guys know that I'm such a huge fan of Colourpop and all of Colourpop's collections, and I mostly all the time I purchase them, and I'm I make videos on them because I just love Colourpop. It's so affordable and everything they come out with is so high quality. The next collection I'm really excited about is their Carucci collection that they're launching on the 25th. I think this video might go up after or before, I'm not quite sure. But it's their Brown Sugar collection, or Brown Sugar Babe. Love it. It just looks so pretty already. I'm going to go in with this. It's another Morphe this is the Morphe R38, and I'm going to go in with the color Poodle right here, and I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out so far. I love just having so many mirrors. Like I have a mirror right in front of me down here. I'm holding this handheld mirror, and then I'm using also this mirror. It's a lot of mirrors. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead actually and apply this onto the outer corners as well to deepen it up, because this is a little bit deeper and brighter in color than Softcore. This is, yeah, Poodle. And I'm really just focusing this color on the outer corners. And then do the same thing. Once you feel there's no more product left on the brush, you can go into the inner corners. Go ahead and take the Morphe R37, taking a little bit of Softcore again, and blend out any harsh lines. Just going to keep taking Poodle and deepen up the outer corners. I'm going to be taking a Morphe M573, and I'm going to be going in with the color Trouvé right here and just deepen this up. I'm just going to tap it on first and then blend inwards. So pretty. And then going back with my Morphe R37, I'm just going to blend this out. This is the brush we used Softcore with. And then once you feel like your brush doesn't have much color, you can go ahead and take it into the inner corners and round it out. Now I'm going to go in with the Morphe M511. Look how beat up this brush is. I love this brush. And I'm going to go ahead and take Katie right here. Katie. Sorry. Katie, and just going to apply this in the outer corners as well. Don't you remember when people were mispronouncing her name Katie, but it was Katie, right? Assuming yes, I haven't watched Mean Girls in a long time. So just taking that and going ahead and also adding that on top of Trouvé. Or Trove. Trove. That is really pretty. Like, this palette, even though it kind of looks like so bright and kind of scary to wear, you can still make this very wearable if you just use the brighter colors very lightly. Like this one, maybe I'll use it to like blend out everything, who knows. But it's not as scary as it looks. Like, you just have to play with colors like these. I used to be very scared of wearing like berries or like kind of color like this. I mean, I wouldn't wear like maybe this color as an everyday makeup, but you know, it's good to like branch out, go out of your comfort zone, you know. And taking my R37 once more and just blend. You just want to blend, blend, blend. Just gonna take a little bit of Softcore. I'm gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna be taking the Morphe M433, just like a 217 type of shape brush, and I'm going to use that instead. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the crease using my Tarte Shape Tape and Light Sand. I don't like doing this on camera because I never do it on camera correctly. So you've seen me cut my crease in many tutorials. I'm just going to do this off camera and I'll be right back. I went ahead and did my half cut crease, and I also blended it out with my Morphe M433 using Katie, and I just like really softly just like merged the concealer and Katie together. as you can see right here. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take the color Moonstruck. I know I wanted to use kind of like pinky colors, but I think Moonstruck will look really pretty with this. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this with my fingers. Actually, I'm going to take Moonstruck and mix a little bit of Tickled in here. It's just kind of like a crushed pigment glitter, like mashed in together. So it's not very pigmented, but I like the flecks. It's kind of like a bluish purple fleck, so I want to mix those together. Hopefully it looks good. So let's see. That's pretty and it's really bright. I'm going to go ahead and take my brush. This is the Dose of Colors concealer brush, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that. The brush so I can get a sharper application. And I didn't even use like Fix Plus or like setting spray or anything to amplify this. That's just how pigmented this shadow is. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take my brush. I don't have any extra product on here just right now. I'm just going to go ahead and blend out. I'm going to blend inwards. I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit of Katie right here. Just the tiniest bit because this shadow is so pigmented. I'm obsessed with this eye look. It's so pretty. And do you guys see this? Roll up in your face right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take, where's my pencil brush? The Morphe E18. It's a really fluffy pencil brush. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of that and continue just further blending it out. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the complexion. There's quite a bit of fallout just because of our lid shade. Go ahead and apply some highlight to my face just to make it a little bit more luminous and everything. This is the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Champagne Pop. I'm going to be taking my Tarte buffing brush. Just apply that. And a little bit on my nose. Go ahead and mix my, I've been still loving using my Benefit Hello Happy foundation, Soft Blur foundation in number 4 and 6. So I'm going to mix those two shades together. I feel like you guys should definitely try this. They do sell like a very tiny version for $10 at Sephora. And I would definitely try it out. I'm going to take my Real Techniques pointed foundation brush and I'm just going to mix them together. Foundation is very liquidy as well. I don't know if I mentioned that in my other video. I've also been loving using brushes to blend out my face makeup. Using the Morphe E44 from their Elite collection. So my foundation of choice is my beloved YSL All Hours foundation in BD40. I feel like you all have to try this foundation. This shade looks a little light, but it does kind of change in color, like it kind of oxidizes, so it does end up matching me completely fine. But I highly recommend anyone who hasn't tried this foundation yet to go ahead and try it, because honestly it stays on forever. I don't recommend using a silicone primer with this. I like to use my Tarte primer, Tarte Silk Canvas, and it just makes this foundation last literally all hours. The silicone primer, however, because the foundation doesn't get to like touch your face, if you will, it won't make it last as long. It without, or like getting a sample of it, and then using it with a primer. I would suggest using it with the Tarte Silk Canvas because I love, love, love that primer. And I was saying that I don't suggest using this foundation with a silicone primer because it won't make the foundation last as long. So because this foundation kind of needs to like touch your face, if you will. I know I've used like another foundation on top, but I haven't found like an issue with it, so I do recommend trying it with Tarte Silk Canvas, maybe ask for a sample at Sephora. And this foundation just looks so beautiful and lasts so long. I have really oily skin, and this foundation just lasts all day on my skin, like all day. And granted, I do set this foundation. I have to set all of my makeup and my face makeup just because, like I said, I am very oily. And that just comes with the territory when you're oily, so I really don't mind it. But you guys all need to try it. Like, it's such a good foundation. I'm just going to grab a little bit more from my brush and cover all of my imperfections on my cheek. Ahead and take my pink beauty blender. I'm just going to spritz in a little bit of the Too Faced Hangover RX to dampen it a little bit. It's going to blend all of this out further. Blend it out even more. And it just looks so beautiful. I don't know if you can tell. Like, I just love, love, love the finish of it and the coverage. I'm going to move into Correct. I'm going to go ahead and use my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger. I'm going to hide this pimple that I popped. Just going to cover my dark spot right here. I just feel like nothing covers it, no matter how full coverage it is. Before I go in with my brightening concealer, I'm going to go ahead and take my Morphe E28 and I'm going to blend out right here. Next, I'm going to go in with my brightening concealer. Where did it go? Oh. My brightening concealer, I'm going to be using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in Light 16. Go ahead and blend this out. Now I'm going to take this plain beat up beauty blender. I'm just going to further blend everything out. We're going to go ahead and blend out and dust off the Hourglass powder using my Maybelline Matte and Poreless. My Morphe E48. Also using the same powder with my Real Techniques 103 brush. I'm just going to set the whole face. Now that I kind of look a little bit ghostly, we're going to go ahead and warm up the face. I'm going to be taking my MAC 140 like brush using my Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer in, what is this? TanTastic. That's pretty big bronzer that everyone has. Go ahead and start giving my face some color. Alright, so after I bronze up my face, give my face a little bit of color, I'm going to contour. This is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Chiseled to Perfection Face Contouring and Highlighting Kit. I'm going to be mixing medium and dark cocoa together just to give myself that chiseled face using the Morphe E4. Okay. Go ahead and tight line. I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon Bronzed Garnet to tight line and apply some of my lower lashes. My mascara will be my Hourglass Caution Mascara in Ultra Black. I will be right back after all of this is applied. Alright, so for my lashes, I used my Baddie Beat SugarBaby lashes. These have been my favorite lashes. I think this is like my 10th time wearing the same pair. I kind of like ripped the inner corner of my first pair, so I could not salvage it, unfortunately. But I definitely need to buy more of my SugarBabies, and I really want to purchase extra. But anyways, let that kind of like set in, you know. I'm going to apply some blush. Actually, no, I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. My Morphe M432, I'm going to be taking the shade Trouvé right here and mixing it with a little bit of Katie. And we're going to smoke that out. I'm going to go in with my, not Morphe, this is my Dose of Colors brush. I'm going to be taking Soft Core to blend that out. Pretty much like done with it. I'm just gonna apply some blush. My Colourpop Super Shock Cheek. This is the K-pop in Flushed and Between the Sheets. I'm gonna mix those together. This is the color Between the Sheets, and this is Flushed. It's just like a little flush. I didn't want anything too dramatic since my eyes are super dramatic. I'm going to blend out the Hourglass powder. Now I'm going to apply some highlighter. I've been loving the Fort de France highlighter from Nars, so that's what I'm going to be using today. Morphe M438. Alright, now I'm going to set my brows. I'm going to be using the Kaja Beauty Brow Blowout in Soft Brown. Then my last step for my face, I'm going to be taking Dose of Colors powder brush and using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light. Just makes my face look real nice and glowy. Faced Hangover RX. Alright, so I applied some mascara on my lower lashes. I have the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. And now we're going to move on to the lips. I'm going to go ahead and apply some chapstick. Alright, so I'm going to cannot speak English ever. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips using the Jouer Longwear Lip Cream in Sienna. Okay, so I just ran out of my Sienna from Jouer just right now. It won't twist up and it's making that sound. No. R.I.P. This was a very good lip liner. Okay, now I'm going to mix two of the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. I'm going to go ahead and add Lazy Daisy first. Alright, now I'm going to nude it out a little bit. I'm going to add Let's Cuddle. That's pretty. So this is actually the end of the tutorial. I actually really like this look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you got the Ooh La La palette because it's actually so pretty. And you can do tons of different looks with this palette, and it is obviously up to Colourpop quality, up to Colourpop par. I love this palette, and I definitely want to do like maybe a halo smoky eye with this. Please let me know if you want to see another tutorial using this palette, or let me know if you got it, and let me know what you'll be dressing up as on Halloween. Let me know down below. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and if you have some video suggestions, comment them down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one.